What is good, fellow warriors of light? Lotus Moon here, and I am in just some shock today, guys. Literally, I woke up this morning, logged in my phone to log in Mobius to collect my Magicite, and bam, right in my face. Final Fantasy 15 collaboration event starting today. I was like, what? Like seriously, I am really hyped. I'm really blown away by this. I mean, this is what a surprise, you know? Like anyone see this coming? Like I did not expect this at all. Like this month has just gotten a lot more exciting, guys. I mean, we already have quite a few stuff going on right now in Mobius, but this is just like the icing on the cake. This is super awesome. I mean, I love Final Fantasy 15. It's such a fun game. Noctis Sama, the whole crew. We're gonna be getting some cards. We're gonna be getting some stamps. We're gonna be getting some free stuff. So let's get into the details of this. So I really wanted to get this video posted today because I don't want any confusion about how to summon these cards, or anyone accidentally summoning from the wrong banner, because there's quite a few fine details in this event. So first I'm gonna talk about the event itself, the 15-day event, and then I'll talk about the cards. Okay, guys? So to start out here, 15-day campaign, we'll be getting 2 free Final Fantasy 15 cards, which would be the Regalia and Cindy, as well as some free stamps, and 1 free daily summon every day for the next 15 days. What a nice giveaway, guys! For all the free players out there, this is some good stuff. Definitely exciting. Now, for the 15 days of free summons, we will get 1 free summon per day starting today. And like it says here, you will not need to use any Magicite or summon tickets. You can only do 1 time per day, and they cannot be stacked. So if you forget to summon one day, it will be lost. So be sure to log in every day, guys, and summon your free card. Do not forget. And in addition, they're giving us 10,000 skill seeds of 1 type of element. So kind of random, but hey, free skill seeds are always good. And it'll be cards selected from random from the available pool of normal cards as the end of February. So, now these notes are very important, guys. I want everyone to understand this. These free card summons we're getting, you cannot get the Final Fantasy 15 cards in these summons. Okay, guys? You cannot. So don't be expecting like, oh, we're getting 15 free summons. Maybe I can get a free Noctis or a free Prompto. No. You cannot. These are only going to be random cards from the normal cards pool. You can also not get any legendary jobs or supreme cards from these free summons. I mean, that's kind of obvious to me. They're not going to give you a free supreme card chance with the free summons, but it's just letting everyone know, hey, we're not giving you these particular things with the free cards, okay? I mean, yes, we are getting 15 free summons, but they are limited. And like I just mentioned, if you miss your summon for today, it will not be carried over to the next day. So let's see here. Get your Final Fantasy 15 cards. So they are giving us 2 free cards from 2 different batches. The first one being Regalia, ability Supercharger. So before we can ride around in the Regalia, we get now to be able to cast it in Mobius. So fun. So the Regalia will give us Quicken, which adds several actions to your current turn. I'm not sure how many turns this card will be like that. How many turns Quicken's gonna be good for when you cast this, but I know it's gonna be 2 life orbs. So I'll talk a little bit more about the Regalia a little bit later in the video, as well as the other cards. And then from batch 2, starting from March 25th, Cindy, Final Fantasy 15, ability, Fan Service. Oh, I'm sorry, it just says service, but we all know it's fan service, right? I mean, look at that rack. She is the hot mechanic we all love. Restores HP, adds haste, and adds barrier. So she is very good. Pretty exciting. Both of these cards are 4-star fast learners, and they cannot be augmented to 5-star. So both of these cards, they are going to be stuck at 4-star forever. But they are both still very, very strong cards. So very nice cards they're giving us. So third thing here they mentioned is the 6 stamps we'll be getting for free. So we will be getting Noctis today at 7 o'clock in our present box. And also we're going to be getting Prompto. As you can see here, 3/17 at 7 p.m. Now Noctis is going to be available. You can get him for the whole length of the 15-day period for logging in. But after that, every 3 days is going to update a new stamp you guys can get. So be sure, do not miss any of these awesome stamp guys. Since it updates every 3 days, it's kind of a small window. I log in every day, so I'm definitely not gonna miss it. But if you guys don't play as frequently as some people, still don't forget to log in and get your free stamps. I'm loving these stamps, especially Ignis. I'm hoping he will say something to the extent of, "I found a new recipe." So super awesome, guys. I love stamps anyway. And we are going to be getting double stamina restored for the whole 15-day period of this event. So pretty good, guys. We'll have double stamina from our elixirs. And just a side note, they will not double on Mobius Day, so you're not going to get like quadruple or some shit like that. But still, doubling effects on your stamina from your elixirs is pretty good. So we'll be able to grind up probably the rest of the Final Fantasy VII event still going on. Get the rest of your cards augmented up. So that kind of pretty much covers the event itself. Now to get into the cards, okay? So we're getting a total of 5 brand new cards. One of them being a Supreme card, which I'll talk about later in the video, and also 4 Final Fantasy 15 cards, which are Noctis, Prompto, Lunafreya, and Aurenia. And of course the 2 brand new cards, the free cards, Regalia and Cindy, starting today at 7 p.m. So yes, free present Regalia, I already talked about it. Now, to be honest with you, I'm very excited about this event, but kind of with a grain of salt. I do not like how they're giving them to us. So let's get into the details, okay, guys? So we know what we're dealing with. So these Final Fantasy 15 cards are only going to be available to get from the Final Fantasy 15 limited summon banner, okay? And it's going to be pretty much like a greater ability summon. It's going to give you 6 cards from the current lineup randomly. And it could include a Final Fantasy 15 ability card. Along with a small chance to get the Supreme card or Legend Job. So these are not a box type like it says right here. Final Fantasy 15 limited cards can only be summoned from the limited time Final Fantasy 15 limited summon banner at a low rate. Please note that they are not a bonus card obtained through box summon, okay, type. So pretty much up until now, we've mostly had box type summonings, which means you summon from one of the banners, and then they give you 100% guaranteed one of the random new cards until you get them all, right? And I personally kind of liked it because you knew for sure you're gonna get one of the new event cards, right? You didn't know which one, but at least you knew 100% sure you're gonna get one of them. But in this case, we do not know at all if we're gonna get them. So I am kind of really disappointed in that. It means we're gonna have to dive deeper into the gacha machine to try our luck to get these cards. So you could spend a bunch of resources and not get any Final Fantasy 15 cards, which would be super depressing. I don't know what the drop rate are on these cards, but I'm just saying they are not guaranteed at all. They're just, you have to do this Final Fantasy 15 limited time summon, basically like a greater ability summon, and then you have a small chance to get one. So that is kind of disappointing. I hope the drop rate percentage is pretty good. We don't know yet. And it says here again, this is also important, guys. You cannot get these limited time cards through the 3-star ability summon or the 4-star ability summon. So if you guys have watched my past summoning videos, you know for me, I like to do the 4-star ability summon. Why? Because they are already augmented to 4-star, which means you do not need to wait for your grow stars. And also, the card you get at 4-star is already fully maxed out with the extra abilities and everything. So, I personally really love the 4-star ability summon, but it is now, you cannot get any of these new cards from there. So, they are only letting us get these cards through this basically greater ability summon special banner. So I'm not super happy about this, guys. I kind of wish it was a box type, so we have at least guaranteed Final Fantasy 15 cards for our summons. But now all I can say is good luck to everybody. I hope we can get these cards. I'm gonna try my best, guys. I don't know exactly how much I want to spend or how deep I want to dive for all these cards, but all I can say is I wish everybody the best of luck. These are all really good cards, and let's get into them now. So first one up is Noctis, ability Warp Strike. It's a warrior ability, single target light multi-striker. So multi-strike, in case you don't know, basically hits a single enemy multiple times. A good example of this will be basically the Dissidia Cloud card. For warriors, it also has multi-strike. Now Noctis, even though it's single target multi-strike, make sure to note it is not a damage focus, okay? So it's gonna have decent break also, but it's not gonna be super damage focused like the other one. Although it does add some good abilities here, it adds painful break and also draws back 1 light orb. So in my opinion, a very strong card. Definitely worth getting if you can get it. Now Prompto. Whew, guys, this card is the juice. Seriously, this is probably the card I'm most hyped about of these 4 cards. I mean, let's go over this ability here. Piercer, Ranger ability, single target wind attack, break focused. Now, this is gonna be our first break focused card I've seen in Global. Okay, break focused. That means this card is gonna be amazing for us breakers in multiplayer. I'm like, wow, it's gonna have some huge break damage, guys. On top of it, it's adding boost and snipe. Wow, guys, this is gonna be such a good card. Also, it's gonna lower defense against break and defense against criticals. Wow, I mean, this card does all the effects. I mean, whew, man, I really want to get this card, guys. This card is so good. Oh my goodness, guys. It's definitely gonna be a huge advantage to those breakers who have this card for multiplayer, especially once we get the 4-star Sicarius in the future. You know, we're gonna keep getting stronger and stronger multiplayer bosses, right? And a card like this is just gonna make the breaking so much better. So I hope you guys can get this card. If you're a breaker, it is gonna be the shit. So Lunafreya, a very good card also. It's gonna be another support heal card. Oracle's Blessing, restores your HP, removes all ailments, increases resistance to all elements, and adds wall and snipe. Man, guys, this is another really strong card. So to me, for this card, it depends how long these effects are lasting. So I believe Lunafreya is costing us 3 life orbs. So, you know, kind of what I would expect for a card with this many abilities. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. Renia here, High Wind. This is gonna be the worst of the 4 cards. I'm not saying it's a bad card. It's actually pretty decent, but compared to the other 3 we just looked at, this is gonna be the worst of them. It's just a warrior single target wind attack that has stun. So we have quite a few cards that give us stun already, especially in the warrior class. So not super great, but it's not bad either. It's actually rated decently. So if you get this card, don't feel sad. It's actually not bad at all. Obviously, what people want are these other 3 cards, but you know, also not a bad card in its own. So now, this is gonna be the most important part here, guys. It says right here in the notes section, these are 4-star fast learner cards, but we are planning to unlock 5-star augments in the future, considering the game balance. Okay, guys? So don't be sad that these are only 4-star fast learners. For sure, we will get them 5-star in the future, okay? Which is actually good for us, because whenever they let us augment them to 5-star, because they were previously 4-star fast learners, that means they're already fully, the abilities are already fully maxed for us from the 4-star. So it's pretty good, actually. I wish we get the 5 stars right away, but I have no idea how long they're planning to make us wait to get the 5-star variants of these cards once they let us augment them. So just something to keep in mind, guys, which make these cards better for the future too. I know they're only stuck at 4-star right now, but whenever the global team feels that we are ready to have the 5-star versions, they will let us augment them. So pretty good times. Now, the Supreme card, Unbreakable Bonds. This card is pretty nuts. I'm not gonna lie. It's another Supreme card. It says here now this Supreme card is different than the other Final Fantasy 15 cards here. You can get this card at a very low chance through the limited time summon, which is, you know, the limited time summon, which is for the other cards, or the 3-star ability summon, or the 4-star ability summon. So this card is available through a few different more summons than just the other ones, which is okay, I guess. But just remember, guys, this is a Supreme card, which means it is basically a trap for your wallets. All I can say is good luck. I'm not holding my breath. I'm not expecting to get this card at all. This card is ridiculously strong, though. But to be honest with you guys, this is not as good as Aerith, a Supreme card, though, because Aerith, the reason why Aerith is so good in my opinion is because it's a support card, which means any class could use it. So this one being a warrior dark means that only a few jobs can have access to use this card. Now this card is incredibly strong, though, guys. I mean, I'm not saying this card is bad in any way. It's very incredible. I mean, I'll talk more about it in a second, but you know, look at this. Supreme ability, single target dark attack, damage focus, multi-strike, overkill. Wow. Adds Arminger, which drains HP to increase damage. So this card is super crazy strong, for sure. I mean, any Supreme card is gonna be super strong. It just says here, it borrows the power of the royal arms, blah blah blah. Now this is the cool part. This card hits the enemy 13 times. What the hell? Wow, 13 times. A super powerful 13 hit attack. That's just amazing, guys. And then of course you can sacrifice your own HP to get even more power. And guys, and like I said, I just want to say it now again. I know I'm repeating myself, but this is a trap for your wallet, guys. Don't expect to get this card at all unless you are made of money, okay? Like seriously. It's probably like I think the Supreme cards are like a 0.8% chance or something like that. It's not even 1% chance. It's like 0.8% or something. So unless you're incredibly lucky, or you're willing to spend $500 and up, maybe even up to $1,000, I wouldn't be expecting to get this card. So don't let yourself get disappointed. So now one thing to mention about these cards are this is a global release. Okay, so that means we are getting these cards the same time as Japan. But the Japanese work fast, and we already have some stats on them. Can you believe that? So on Ultima, like I said, this is a brand new event cards for Japan also, but we already have some good information on them. So like Supreme card here, you know, of course rated 98 of 100. I'm not gonna go into detail of this card because we know it's already amazing and it has very good stats. So. But here are the ratings they currently have in Japan for these new cards. Noctis is 94 of 100. Prompto, 93 of 100. Lunafreya, 90 of 100. And of course, her Elena, it says here, 88 of 100. Regalia and Cindy do not have ratings at this time yet, but they are very good cards though. So I'm going to start with Noctis and kind of go briefly into each one. So Noctis, now, this is what I mean, guys. You see how it says here, evaluation 94 of 100? Card name, Noctis, Final Fantasy 15, 5-star. So if any of my viewers are playing on the Japanese server, can you guys leave in the comments as a confirmation that you guys are able to augment your cards to 5-star? It's kind of sad that us global players cannot have access to the 5-stars yet, but you know, if you guys are playing in Japanese server, let me know about that. So let's go down here to the stats. Again, this is confirmation to me that they have 5-star variant of this card in Japan. It says right there, max skill seeds 56 light. And also we have the power and break of the 4 and 5-star rating here. So look at that. The 4-star variant, which is what we're getting right now, is going to have 805 attack and 805 break. So that is a very strong card, guys. Very good attack and break, especially the break. The break is really high on this card, so it's going to be a super good card for breakers also. If you're a warrior, so probably like Dragoon could use this card. Well, actually, no, they don't have lights, so never mind. So anyway, but it's still a very good card. And the extra abilities are also very good. Now, let's see here. It looks like it has some good auto abilities. 6% up to magic. Smart break 10%. Pretty good. And here again, this is to me more confirmation that Japan has already the 5-star augmentable versions. It looks like it takes 1 bulb, 3 of the light Numas, and 1 of the light stones. So that's why I'm saying it's going to be good to get these cards now for us in global, because someday they will be augmentable and someday they're going to be even better. So that's Noctis. Let's look at Prompto. Rated 93 of 100 right now. I already went over the effects of it. It's super crazy. 5-star variant's going to give us 56 wind and 28 wind at 4 stars. And here are the stats on them. So wow. Look at the maximum break on this card, dude. 4-star variant, 460 attack, 2070 break. Wow, guys, that's such a huge break power. 5-star variant, 600 attack, 2700 break. Wow, I am blown away by that break power. So it's like basically if you have this card, you could just look at the monster and it's broken. So so yeah, this card for 5-starring is gonna take us probably one of the bulbs, 3 of the wind, 3 of the wind Numas, and then 1 of the wildflower thing from Ochu probably. Let's look at Lunafreya now. Lunafreya is rated 90 of 100. Also a very strong card. Now remember, guys, I just want to stress, these ratings are for the 5-star variants, okay? So the 4-star variants are probably going to have a little bit lower rating. But they are still very good, so I wouldn't let that disappoint you. This is going to give us primarily light skill seeds. And like I said earlier, it's going to cost us 3 life orbs to cast it. So not bad. It does have here extended time, so that's good, and also has a recover life element. So it's going to be a very strong card, guys. I think it's going to have definitely a place. So let's look at the rest of the cards here. I'm not going to talk about I'm going to talk about her because she's just whatever. But Regalia. Rated 85 of 100. And and it's gonna be Dark Skill Seed. So this is also the 4-star variant. It will give us Quicken, and it will cost us 2 life orbs, like I said. And it looks like it takes 4 turns to recast it. So I don't know how many turns this card is going to be good, how long it's going to be up for, but it does have extended time. So it hopefully will last us quite a few turns. It's going to be a pretty good card though, guys. It doesn't have, so yeah, 85 100. That's not bad at all. And remember, this is the 4-star variant. This one cannot be upgraded to 5-star, so even at a 4-star, 85 is not bad. And then let's look at Cindy last here. Cindy. Fan service. Alright, Cindy. I don't know why it doesn't have the evaluation here. It'll probably show us the evaluation later. So it's not giving us that right now, but it does have recover HP, haste, and barrier. And it's a pretty good card. Let's see here. I guess we don't know how many life orbs it's gonna take yet. So yeah, more to come on this card, guys. Japanese server don't have this either, so they have to wait for it also. So we will find out more about this card later. So guys, last but not least, I wanted to show you guys the animation for the Supreme card. It is a beautiful card, guys. It just makes me really sad and salty that I will most likely not get this card, but let's enjoy the beautiful animation of this card though, the Supreme card. Wow, look at that. Is that not beautiful, guys? Let's look at it again. So you summon all the swords, and they come raining down on your opponent. That is so cool. Oh my god, what a cool ability, huh, guys? I'm sorry, it's just such a cool ability. I want a Supreme card so bad, but oh my god, they're so hard to get, guys. I'm not a whale. It's such a cool looking ability. Okay guys, so you know what the card looks like now, what the effect looks like. It's gonna be super amazing, of course. So, okay guys, I think that pretty much covers all the information for this event, guys. I am super hyped. So good luck to all of us. I will make another video here soon to do some summonings for myself and hopefully get some new cards to show you guys. So hope you guys are having a great day. Tell me in the comments how you feel about this exciting news about this event. Also, if you're still watching this video up to the end here, I just want to say I'm sorry to my viewers for not putting more videos out in this last week. I've been planning to. There's at least a few videos I want to make, but I just haven't had the time. I have quite a few things going on in my life right now, so I've just been really busy, and sometimes it's hard for me to find times to record videos for you guys. But don't worry, I will get more videos up in the near future. Thanks for watching my channel, and thanks for subscribing. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.